Actually, no, I don't think I can actually do that.
I don't think you can
in one
unless
round
you're.
you can only use a cantrip plus a spell if you're doing more than one action.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you can
Oh.
only do that if you're a sorcerer. Oh fuck! My volume is not muted on that tab, so I'm hearing myself.
Well, no, I can. If it's in a situation where I can't safely use it, but then people move in the way, I can then fireball bonus action.
Okay, you could use your friggin' dash, then do that. That's actually.
Well, yeah, if I need to get away from something, I can use my action as a dash and then bonus action fireball.
Or even hide and then, or even fireball then hide. There's actually that there's a lot of good uses for that.
Up to
If
up to a proficiency bonus, I can then cast like add damage to my spells up to proficiency bonus.
if my what's it called? If my Sunday campaign DM wasn't so against Unearthed Arcana, I totally just go for it. Like fucking hell.
Well,
But he's like
the main reason I even am
really
considering it, like I asked about it, is because technically my character is not one of my own creation. I did the thing where I really wanted to try a specific character combo and it's themed off of an anime character because uncreative.
Hey, once you're done, I have to add something to that, but just remind me.
So I decided to build basically what is a character from Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yes, I've been really enjoying playing them, and thus feat of Cartomancer, where it makes a source like a wizard feat of you are specifically casting your spells with cards. I'm like, okay, I need that. Which the thing is that I need to now talk to my DM about it because if this Unearthed Arcana had been revealed before we had started the campaign, I probably wouldn't have crossed into Artificer, which I only did to get favor stuff of using spells through a tool, which I use my cards. I'm like, now I can just get that straight with Wizards. So do I need Artificer anymore? I wouldn't have got it if I'd known this was going to be a thing.
Yeah. Oh, so I think are you generally done before I just
Yes.
So
Go right ahead.
So I had a wonderful moment where I had made this character. I had created this in-depth backstory and all this shit. And I was like, I love this character. She's gonna be so awesome. And then as I'm describing the description of the character's like design, their coat, their hair, and all of that, I'm realizing I accidentally made Kasumi Yoshizawa from Persona 5. And I'm like sitting there like, oh fuck. But then as I'm describing the backstory, I'm like, I didn't make her, I just took her appearance. I am so fucking stupid. I didn't even do it on purpose. It was just, I was like, oh my god, I love the red hair, this cool looking coat that makes her really good, like, acrobatics and shit like that. Just
That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah,
No offense to you, Kirby, but that's
Oh
very
no,
much like something you
I
would
wasn't
do.
even surprised when it happened. I was just like, I'm waiting for Ali to pass lead. like I said, I'm not even like upset or anything. I'm just like, yeah, that I'm not. I don't disagree. That genuinely is something I would do. Anyway, so Allie and I were talking, and we have decided that Kingsley, you need to learn how to play melee in case Ziggy comes. I'm kidding. I hope it was obvious I was kidding from the moment that I started that
Even
sentence.
if you weren't kidding, the answer would be no.
No, I figured it would be. That's why I was just not going to be... Yeah.
Literally, the highest melee I have is Dragoon at 41.
Wait. I'm going to say something in party chat. I don't need to say anything. A second. That's all I wanted to say. Oh my god. Oh my god, my fucking throat hurts from my stomach being so upset. The good old days. That's all he says. Perfect.
I'm so tired. It's been a long day.
I almost feel like I should say, hey guys, don't press your... remember to save invuln for later in the fight.
Oh. Harvey, I remember like last week when the pumpkin cookie emote was being discussed.
Yes.
It's literally the same emote, it's just a change of what item you're eating.
I think I mentioned that too.
Technically, you're incorrect. And do you want to know why you're incorrect?
Why?
Because unlike the break fast emote, you can use the eat pumpkin cookie emote while swimming.
Interesting.
I noticed I was swapping, passing my mouse between them in the list, and the swimming icon pops up for where you can do the emote during.
That's interesting, and not in like. Oh wow, that's really interesting. That makes no fucking sense. Why would they do that?
I know, it's weird.
Rojo is on.
I'm gonna quickly run to the washroom before we get started.
Alguien invite Rojo. Also, your sound sounded fine. I don't know why you keep muting yourself during raid. I didn't hear any fans or anything. Unless I'm forgetting something again. Might Mage, the new meta. Okay, I guess that makes sense. If you had said that instead of your fan stuff, that would have made more sense. It was just the fan thing just confused me because you always sounded fine. Give me those fans. I could use the white noise.
One of these days I'll get set up where my fans for my computer don't get picked up on my microphone. It's not today.
Push to talk is your friend.
That's the wrong one. There we go, that's better. Ah, what the fuck was that? I heard a sound.
But how do you know?
Because I'm not deaf?
Sorry, that was
How do
me
you know it
pushing my
wasn't just in your
microphone a little
head?
bit further. It was me pushing my microphone just a little bit further away.
How do I know I'm not deaf? Because I'm responding to you.
No. How do you know it wasn't just in your head? Was what I said. However, the answer was that was answered by somebody else admitting to having been the source.
I was gonna not say anything to see how long you went. I'm not that mean.
In all honesty, though,
Missed opportunity.
let's stop for a second and acknowledge that I technically did respond to a question that was in my head.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Because that's not what you said, so...
Fair.
Thanks for joining us again, Ziggy.
It was last minute, but then it wasn't last minute. It was just so weird.
When eat your food.
He's cleared with us before, so it's not that big of a deal.
True.
Oh, food.
Yes, like I said, everyone eat your food.
My brain just had like a slow processing moment. Probably because I just had this like terrible headache. I wonder why. Pseudo-suicide. Don't choke on your eyes. I don't know.
Healer stacks.
Oh my god. That damage is already immensely better than it was before. Talk about machinist.
Shift. Get ready for your number.
Thank you.
How did I dodge that?
Questioning that?
How did I dodge that?
Oh.
Huh?
Hey, I'm glad that you made a noise because I was gonna screw that up just fine.
I'm not even worried about that
And
now.
get
I'm
healed
worried
up.
about.
Oh.
Get towards your corner.
My true ninja skills popping off now.
EPS in.
Oh,
East
fuck.
west.
Go, 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 go!
Alright. We got
Warm up.
cleaved by
No,
Rav,
it was my
probably.
fault. My fault. It was my fault.
Okay.
Rav may have been a bit close, but I was late.
Okay.
I'll call that warm up. Oh shoot. New banner out.
Okay. Killer stacks. Shift. Get ready for your number. Move to position. Get in, get healed. Move towards your corner. EPS in,
Not gonna fuck this
east,
up.
west, north, south.
Fainting. Oh, I forgot to pot. That's why.
It.
I won't be able to call when pots are up, by the way.
Diagonal. South. East, west.
Did not know someone would stand behind me like that. I don't know the system that you guys are using for that.
I don't think we're really using a system in all honesty, or I'm just really dumb.
One interior.
We have a system.
We do.
Yes, we do.
I've just been
Oof.
going to 2 separate rows, but yeah. Right, just go in
Using
front.
force.
Then anyway, focus.
Back markers out. Red.
Him not going out
Left.
confused me.
I went out.
No, I know you did. It just confused me for a second. That's all. Nobody died.
Focus up. Mitt.
If pots are up, use them now, but I don't know.
They're not.
No, not yet.
Or not.
Okay.
Killer stacks. At 1 and 3. Diagonals. Oh, east west. North south. Get in, get healed up for cachexia. Get to your correct side. 20s inside the hitbox.
Oh yeah, I was muted.
8s inside
I
the
said
hitbox.
fuck me.
12s inside the hitbox. 16s inside the hitbox.
Yeah, that was bound to happen because we had
Top sides.
Yeah, just hold out for LB3. That's probably the best idea.
Nice.
Well, did anyone provoke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe not in time then. Nope.
Nope.
I say we should probably just restart, maybe? You think?
It.
No, it looks like... Yeah, no. I was...
So, Carby, if you and Ziggy are on the same time side for Cachexia, which spot does he go to? Does he go on
Yes.
the 3 and C side?
So basically, if he would go... He would go between 3 and D,
Okay,
Roll 3.
for example.
gotcha.
Or
So,
2 and B.
your default Ziggy is going to be
Yes,
the
I'm always going to be
furthest
behind.
south group, unless you're paired with Carby, and then you'll scoot up one spot, as in between B and 2 or D and 3.
Oh, okay.
Where's your 1% buff, Red?
I
Your
think
mob.
it's active. Am I not doing enough damage?
No.
Okay.
No stacks.
Mean boy.
Shift. Ready for your number.
Okay.
Get to your position.
Sorry. I moved too late.
You didn't get healed up.
Akira, please provoke.
Get towards your
What?
corner.
Oh,
Yeah, because you were not second. That's all.
yeah.
DPS out. North, south. East, west. And Buster.
Whoa.
And both tanks are down. Hit.
Alright, what's going on there?
Two diagonal.
Just a reminder, snake back wing, or snake front row, wing back, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that? Yeah.
East, west. South. A few people with bleeds on them, so be careful.
This has just been... I don't even know why everybody... I don't...
What?
Ask
Not
your
worth-
question after the poll.
One.
That's
One
why
inside.
I stopped. That's why I stopped.
Move. Using force. Back markers out. Shift. Hit. Other stacks.
Hold potions.
1 and 3. Diagonals. North, south. East, west. Get in, get healed up for cachexia. It's your correct side. He's inside the hitbox. It's inside the hitbox. Bob's inside the hitbox. 16's inside the hitbox.
Clean, guys.
Upsides. Good job, everyone.
Pop potions for the upcoming buffs.
Share this.
It. think this is diagonals again.
That sounds right.
Yep.
Yes.
Move. I believe it's the original corners.
Yep.
Let me know when you want me to LB.
Wait till after Kekexu too.
I figured. I'm just saying. Let me know because I might forget.
DPS in. East west. North south.
I'm dumb.
I think I was too close to someone there.
It's near far.
Yeah.
Yep. Near.
See.
No. Yep. See. Swap.
I can do this.
Cluster.
Lug's being delayed.
Yeah. Kexia 2.
Here comes Mug.
It's your correct side. Angle of the tethered.
I'm just gonna.
Oh my god. Guys, please focus on not cleaving people.
That is
Inside,
one
right here.
Move.
I don't know what right here means.
I said one inside.
There was so many shouting though.
Standard. East west. North south.
Should I limit break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please. Buster. Mitt.
Midding.
I don't think we're gonna make it, dudes.
I don't think so either.
I was killed 3 times in that fight. It was really frustrating.
So what? I get that we're doing the 2 rows for the friggin' what's it called?
The one where I call 2 diagonal.
Yeah, but then everybody went to like the front and the back, and I don't get that part. Like I was
People
just
who have a
saying
snake stand in the front, spread.
of the
so
boss.
that you're all just facing the boss. No.
Of this
under their-
circle.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. Like everybody was in front of the boss.
So, let's say let's say the boss is the center here, and this is we're doing north-south is safe. Anyone who is a snake should be front half of the circle. You have a much smaller area because it's only that triangle, but spread across that triangle in a line facing the boss. If you have a wing on the back half of that triangle, spread across facing the boss, and all your wings will cleave backwards. All the snake people's wings will cleave, snakes will cleave forwards. No one will get hit by each other because you're all just in a line across the safe piece.
See, the thing that's getting me is that you're demonstrating being in front of the boss, but you're saying, when I say, oh, do you mean the front of the boss? You're saying, no. That's what's confusing me.
Don't know what I said. Well, the front is going to change because we are going to be, going either on the south side or
It's
the east
not,
side.
because the
We're
boss will
starting
always
here.
face north for that mechanic.
So
Always,
not-
because
not
it's
in the boss-
recenters.
No one ever goes to the boss's face. So if the boss is here, and so this circle is basically one circle / tile forward. Essentially, if you have a snake, be in the front half of this circle, and
Closest to the boss.
wing in
That's
the
what
back
I've been
half.
doing, and then I'm
Right.
watching people go to the front of the boss. That's why I'm, like, confused.
So if the boss is doing the one where east-west is safe, we scoot out into this space, or this space. Trying to not, just making sure not to cleave other people, but it's not a damage dance, it's just a spicy dot if you get
Because
caught.
I thought I understood, and then I watched...
Let me
Ziggy
let me
dodged that,
do a
that's all.
thing.
I had no idea how you guys were solving that, so I
Yeah, that's
just
why
was
I'm like,
standing by
I'm trying
myself.
to... That's why I'm trying to
My-
answer it.
What my group did is that we didn't do anything.
See where those markers are. If it's east-west is safe, those are roughly where each individual person should be that has a snake. 1, 2, 3, 4, all facing the boss. There, all the snakes cleave forward. No one dies. No one overlaps. 6, 7, 8 should be somewhere around like here. You put the wings. And you're all still facing the boss, you can still have uptime, and all your wings cleave backwards. No one gets hit. And if it's north-south safe, just rotate that 90 degrees.
I mean, ideally you'd be as, like, everyone could just be as close as I am to red right now to each other, so that no one
Yes.
actually has to move any further than, like, here. But
And as with what
But
Red's
that's
saying, I always
space.
tend to go over to where 4 or D is, because I have a lot of mobility. I just run to the other side, face the boss,
Right.
and then step across the diagonal.
yeah.
Way, if you look on the front half of that section and the back half of that section, you can just face the boss, depending on whether you have wings or snake, and you shouldn't cleave anyone.
Yeah, we essentially do the party finder method. That said, arguably with a static, I think it would technically be slightly more efficient to use both the 2 and 3 diagonals, and just not move any further than about 1 tile out, with 1 person a tile out, 1 person a half tile out, just on each side, because then our forward or backward would be facing the center and not cleaving the other side either, but would minimize movement. However, I recognize that for AoE healing and such, and just consistency, it's easier to stick to a standard.
There's no healing needed at that time.
Yeah, that's true.
Are there any other questions?
Can I go get a drink?
That depends. Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Just a Dr. Pepper.
Is your refrigerator in another building? If not, you're probably good.
Probably turn up on my volume that way in case something happens overnight. My grandmother can potentially wake me up by giving me a phone call.
Okay, I'm back. It's like I need to send this Fox image to a friend. There we go. It's all the Fox Pokemon with their butts sticking out of snow. Please say something to make sure that my audio is still working.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good.
Works.
When I return, sometimes I'm afraid my audio just dies and everybody just goes fucking quiet right as I come back. It just freaks me out every time.
Scale our stacks.
I'll be with you guys in a second.
Shift. Number. Get in, get healed up.
No.
Get to your corners. EPS in. North south. East west.
How did I live?
Our spacing is really tight with the uptime strategy, so if there's any deviation, Valkyria and then the stack group are too close to each other.
Did we reset it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Now we definitely should. We don't really have a choice. Food check.
Calling your mother check? Make sure you do. She misses you.
It's a good idea, Ali.
I literally can't Kirby. She's
Also
on the
doing it too.
cruise at sea, no reception.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dad. I was gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yes. That was not
No.
clemency.
No. I didn't get my hide. Fuck that. No.
That's pretty bad. We should probably win.
Yeah, let's actually get openers.
Well then.
Yeah. Apologies. That was not clemency.
Double food check. heal their stacks.
I should create a macro to teleport to Corrin.
Gift. Get to your number. Get in, get healed up. To your corners. DPS in. North, south. East, west. Buster.
Delaying mug like 2 seconds. It's up.
Mitt. Two diagonal. North, south. West.
Well, I guess I got what I deserved there.
One.
One inside. Move. Twos and fours. Stack markers out. Shift.
Bullshit.
My Swift is down.
Whatever.
Tank busters. Next up will be Mitt. Mitt. Next up is healing stacks. Got 1 and 3. Diagonals. North, south. East, west. Didn't get healed up for Kexia. Get your correct side. When he's inside the hitbox. Eight's inside the hitbox.
Oh.
12's inside the hitbox.
What the fuck happened?
16's
I
inside
must
the
have gotten
hitbox.
clipped.
Yeah, try to get further out if you can.
Oh my god, we trapped my boyfriend here.
What'd you say, Carmen?
I said we trapped my boyfriend here. God damn it.
Yeah, sorry, Ziggy.
I was just saying it as a joke, but yeah. Spending quality time together. Hey. First we suffer with Maiden Abyss, now we suffer with this. Oh, now I look absolutely insane.
What?
Just focus. Just focus.
You fucking kidding me?
Do you get bad opener?
I'll explain later.
Who?
Nope. I was talking to Kingsley. He said he exclaimed. That's all.
Shift. Get to your number. Then get healed up. Get to your corner. DPS in. East west. North south. Diagonal. West. North south. One inside. Move. Twos and fours. Back markers out. Shift. That'll be mitigation. After the tank buster, that is. Bit. Heal their stacks. At 2 and 4. Diagonals. North south. East west. And healed up for Kexia. Your correct side. 20 is inside the hitbox. Eight's inside the hitbox. 12's inside the hitbox. 16's inside the hitbox. Swap sides.
Don't forget to pot.
Work, everyone.
You can pot during this burst.
And Buster.
Share.
First up will be diagonals after the mitt. Diagonals. Move.
Go a little further forward, just to be safe. Okay, never mind.
Build up and then get to your original corners. Original corners. DPS out. North to south. East west. Next up is near far. Far. E. Step over. Tank Buster.
Lag is getting to like 2
Next is
seconds.
Cachexia 2. Oh, first mitt. Now Cachexia 2. Get to your correct side.
I'm on the wrong side.
Diagonal of the tethered.
Oh my god.
So close,
Yeah, I
dude.
didn't know
Sorry.
where the safe spot
Fucking
was, so I
horrible
just
Yeah.
ran. I just didn't want to kill anyone else, so I just ran away.
I followed Ziggy.
And then
Yeah, don't follow me. I had no clue where it was.
people really need to watch the cleaves or something. I don't know what happened there.
Looks like it's 4 inside.
It was such a good run too. 2%.
Damn,
That's
I
good.
didn't move.
I was wrong. It was 1 inside.
Carry us, Akira.
No, I think what had happened there, at least on our side, was that Korn only had 2 people stacking with him.
Nope, I had the far away.
Yeah, there was only, so Raven only had 2. We should have had one more over here.
Oh, sorry,
So that's where we
I
died.
swapped the healers in my head. I meant Allie.
They're interchangeable, right?
No, they aren't.
You have defamation go north, right?
Yes.
No?
Is that
That doesn't sound
the
right.
Dark Ash one?
Defamation's the huge AoE. Does that go north?
Whoever's the AoE just steps out to the opposite, like, because it can change if it's going to be north or south. So, side that has the stack marker stays where everyone's currently standing, and the one who has the big AoE just goes out to the other safe spot.
But like, there's always a north and a south safe spot.
Well,
Right.
there's
So the stack stays
there's
at the,
a-
the central stack spot, and the large AoE goes to the outer row
corner.
one.
Yeah. So in that case, the north safe spot was actually the one where we all started because the AoEs were on the ground at the north and then in the 3rd row. So the big AoE would have come out here to the corner, like the far outside, whereas the stat group always stayed where they were.
The stack group. Okay, so the stack group would have.
So in that case, the AoEs were down at 1 and 4, and then this 3rd row here just in front of C. So I believe this side, the stack group was standing just north of B, and the large AoE would have come out to this safe spot here because of where the tethered one was.
Correct.
And the other group would have been the big AoE here, and the stack group on the inside one of 4. If it had been this row back here as the AoEs plus the 2nd row in just south of A, then the group would have been here and the AoE would have gone north.
I don't. Is that like an uptime thing or?
It's more less people have to move thing because the stack group should be kind of staying in the center anyway, so they can just step to whichever one's closest. And then the big AoE just goes out to the far outside one.
Like a PF strat or something?
Probably. I don't know.
This is a Hector
It
strat?
was
I don't
just-
remember.
I think it
don't
was
know,
a Hector strat.
I don't know. I just I don't know. I always thought it made more sense to make, you know, stack always go north and then spread always go south, or vice versa. I don't. I guess I'll just try to go to the edge or hope I don't get defamation. In any case, I didn't. I just ran up and died. It didn't really matter. So
Okay, so
as long as I didn't take anyone with me, you don't need to explain it.
What you
again.
could do is go with the group, and then if you have the stack, just go.
go out.
The
I'll
opposite
just,
safe
I'll just
side.
die.
Yeah.
I'll just.
I mean, you
die.
don't
Like,
have to,
and
you
I
just go to
actually
the
didn't
safe
even know
spot.
where the safe spot was that time because I don't know what
I-
next to tether means because.
When I say diagonal of, and I'll say the tethered or the untethered one, so it's the whatever group is in the center AoEs. That if it's the tethered one, then you go to the. Let's say this one right here is the one that was tethered, which I think it was in this past one.
It would have been
The safe spots would be diagonal of this square. So just north of B here, this back corner, just left of
see.
C here, and the 4 one. So that would be diagonal of the tethered. This had been the tethered one, and it had been diagonal of the untethered, the safe spots would have been here, the inside of 1, this corner over here, and the left side of 4 there.
Forward raises a good point. The other problem is that we didn't have enough people on the east side. So one person with swing was on the wrong side.
Are we all ready to go?
Yeah, this is otherwise a great run, guys. DPS was
My
real hot.
butt.
Let's do it again.
You feel okay, Red? You're sounding a little stuffed up. That's all.
Yeah.
It just hit me that you're sounding a bit off.
Don't have kids.
I actually hear that somewhat often.
Yeah. From me.
Unless Zig changes his mind, we don't really have plans aside from cats, and maybe a dog in the future. But unsure.
Fucking god, what the hell?
Kingsley doesn't agree with that. Carbon.
No, this is the second time in a row that I've pressed one of my dots and it hasn't applied.
It's a new feature. It's just like potions.
Oh right, I didn't get to explain why I laughed. Default Samsung text sound. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Makes me laugh. And Kingsley's phone went off in the middle of the last pull.
Your number.
I was explaining that I sound like a maniac because of that. Oh!
Get in, get healed up. To your corner.
Also, your bow's very tall, Kingsley.
DPS out. East west. North south.
I think I was too close to you guys, and I clipped Alkira, but that's the only thing I can explain.
Someone else is gonna die.
Damn it.
2 seconds.
I'm gonna get everyone. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, good call, actually.
I'm not. No.
It's
Sorry.
the
I probably shouldn't
the
have.
Dreadworm bow from the final battle of Coil.
I don't care what it is. It's just really fucking tall.
Alright, so Ali's tip was solid. If you can get out further so that we have more space, that would be better. Because we're having a lot of issues with this mechanic tonight. At least try to be on your marker if you're an out person, if possible. If you can get uptime with that, that would be very nice. If you're range, be way out here. Because we're clipping each other a lot.
Range, otherwise known as you and Ziggy.
Well, we have healing.
No,
healers, I guess.
I fucking did it.
Are you
Don't.
talking about like when you have the AOE? The
If you
point
have
blank?
the... So
you
we're
guys
having...
don't come all the way out here?
No, that's... I mean,
Oh,
the reason
I
we
do.
do it this way is... I mean, you can. It's just not necessary or shouldn't be.
I mean, at 4 I have to.
Or you have to, for sure. But I mean, the reason we do this is for uptime, right? For melees. But we're failing it too often to make it worth it, I think. So we just need a little more leeway. So just think about it. Make sure you're not cleaving each other. Or not cleaving, but, well, I guess it is. Hitting each other with the AoE.
Man, you guys have the luxury of standing over here? Jeez.
Technically, you can stand... You should be able to stand one square in towards the center from here. But everyone needs to be placed very tightly, and it's not working out, so we shouldn't do that.
Also, for people that are on the inside, I'm just going to do a quick placement change. Remember, the square right here, that is the safe square. That should be the safe square. Make sure your character is in that square, if at all possible.
But even if it's not is, I mean, I've been dying tonight. I think I've died 2 or 3 times in that square. So that's, I think, because of people being at 1 or 3 a little bit too close. So my suggestion is, if you're at 1 or 3 as your out spot, then try to be at least on the marker or even further out if possible, please.
Yeah, so it's essentially at approximately this, the edge of this line should be, I think right about here. Mind you, if it's diagonal, you get you might lose half a GCD, but essentially here is fine. Just too close in here can clip if placement isn't completely stacked up
Right.
at exactly the right spot. So
All right, Ryan, let's do it again, man.
Killer stacks. Shift. Ready for your number.
Yo, what the fuck were those mudras? That was awesome.
Then get healed. Out to your corner. EPS out. East west. North south. Big Buster. Do diagonal. After mitt. East west. South.
Holy shit. I thought I was dead. So I didn't move fast enough.
Heavy
Focus
damage on.
That would be 4 inside.
In.
Move.
I was about to ask who the Mecha Man was who wasn't moving. I should know by now.
Using force.
The mecha lady.
Mecha them.
Act markers out. Fifth.
Okay. What was that about? I think Carby was too far in, maybe? I don't know.
It.
Can't.
Oh.
Too low, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
God, I've just been off all day, haven't I?
It's okay. You can do it.
Killer stacks. At 2 and 4.
If we wipe again, I'm gonna need a second.
It's not done, huh?
Diagonals. West.
West.
North, south. Get in, get healed up. Kexia.
You were late, Red.
Yeah, sorry.
Get to your correct side. Please inside the hitbox. It's inside the hitbox. 12's inside the hitbox. 16's inside the hitbox. Swap sides.
Beautiful dudes.
Good job. Tank Buster.
Oh my god. Fucking.
First up will be diagonals again. After this mitigation. Ready for diagonals. Move. Healed up, get to your original corner. DPS in. East-west. North-south. Near far. Near.
Are you stupid?
Hey,
A. B.
You have to be stupid to do that.
Be nice.
I'm talking to myself, sorry.
Yeah, be
I'm
nice
talking
to
to you as
yourself.
well. Gotta be nice to yourself,
Busters.
Harvey.
Bit. Exia 2. Get to your correct side.
Look at your markers. Are you ass or mouth here?
Never asked him out.
Diagonal of the untethered.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't cling anybody. Or cleave anybody. Not that I could see. Unless I cleaved red and...
No, I just went to the wrong spot.
Okay. Center,
One
center, center, center,
inside,
center, center!
One inside. Move. DPS LB3 whenever you're ready.
Sure will. I'm not even gonna worry about whether it's my macro one or not.
Was.
I don't care.
Enter safe spots.
North south.
North south. East west.
Remember to make sure you've been using your pots.
Tank buster.
I don't have it.
Bit. I think we got it, lads. It was hard fought, this one. Good work.
I bet you gave up at the beginning, didn't you?
What's that?
When all 4 DPS were down.
I thought it was a wipe, to be honest.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
Technically it was 3 and then Carby threw.
I'm to a wall.
Alright, best in slot hat. Does anyone need it?
I'm looking at my thing right now.
I'm pulling up
Nope,
mine.
no on the hat.
Thank you for the help, Ziggy.
Thanks, Zig.
Yes, thank you for the help, Zig.
No worries.
I don't think I could do any more today.
Well, we would have time for like one pull anyways. Like,
Okay. Yeah, no, that hat is not good for me.
Okay, does anyone need it best in slot? It sounds like it's agreed. And please greed only for your main. This is pretty early on. We should still have people who need it on, or could use it on their main for at least item level.
I'm not even worried about my alts at the moment.
there's enough people rolling greed